everyone, it's Layla. So today I am doing literally the first makeup video that I have done in like 2 months. Today I am going to be doing a full face of MUA makeup. I'm going to apologise now because not all of my brushes are clean. That is just the reality of my life, and cleaning brushes is literally the worst things on earth. So we'll start off with this, I guess. This is the MUA Pro Base Moisturising Primer. Looks like this. It's got vitamin A and E and tea tree oil in. Oh my gosh, it smells amazing. It definitely feels like a moisturiser. It doesn't feel like a normal primer, especially the ones that I've been using. Also, while I'm here, I'm gonna prime my eyes. This is the Pro Base Eye Primer. I've been extremely into eye primers at the moment. So yeah, let's just apply these to my eyes, and I'm just gonna blend it in with my finger. The applicator is quite like hard. Now I'm gonna do brows. Now finding a brow color was honestly the hardest thing in existence. So this is the MUA Luxe Power Brow Longwear Sculpting Brow Gel in Chestnut. It looks like this. So it's quite a pretty packaging. However, it feels extremely cheap. Trying to find the colour that will best suit me was honestly the hardest thing. They don't really have testers, so you're kind of having to guess from the shade that's on the box, and none of the shades really looked like my sort of shade. Oh my gosh. This colour is extremely red. I don't like this colour one bit. I'm just going to use, excuse me, the MUA Cover and Conceal Concealer. This is in the shade Fair. I feel like this is the lightest one they have. I'm going to, if I can find the brush, just carve out my brows and just clean them up. I don't know how quickly this dries, so I'd rather like blend it out now. The concealer feels extremely liquidy. Well, I think I put a bit too much on, and that is why I'm struggling to blend all this concealer out, which we live for. Now the brows are done, I'm going to do my foundation. The MUA Skin Define Matte Perfection Foundation in Ivory Flush. I'm hoping this is the right colour for me. I'm just going to apply this with my beauty blender, just like spot it all around my face. And let's hope that she doesn't oxidize. It smells quite nice actually. Wow, I'm actually really impressed so far with the coverage of this foundation. I low-key thought that it was going to be really like bad. Look at this. How crazy. I would use this again. Whew. Anyway, you actually shocked me then. Okay, so I'm just going to go back in this with this concealer and obviously conceal the parts that need to be concealed. I mean, it definitely brightens. Let me try and do another layer. I'm used to like kind of like a really high coverage. Let's just do a bit more here. Wow. Hello? I'm like low-key shook. I'm actually really loving my base at the moment. Transparent press setting powder. So it's just, oh, there's a little thing. It's just a white powder. So I'm just taking my Real Techniques powder brush and I'm just putting that all over my face. I might do a bit of a wear test on all this makeup just to see how it lasts throughout my evening. And I know at 5:30 I'm going out with my best friend Josh and we're going to see the new Jurassic World. Now I'm going to be using the Bronze and Sculpt Contour Kit. This is an MUA Luxe and I actually love the packaging of this. I just realised I got shade medium to dark, so I have the 2 powders, which is, I just love this concept. It's just so handy. This is really dark. I'm going to be really light with this and hope it doesn't look too insane. Whoa. Now I'm just going to like blend this out with my powder brush. It's really quite dark. It's not too bad though. It's quite pigmented, like extremely pigmented. I literally did that and that is it. And it's really blendable as well. Okay, let's use this bronzer. And I'm just going to apply this to where I normally apply, so on my forehead, So this is a very glowy bronzer. I've actually never had a like glowy bronzer before, but however this is really cute. I love how this is going. Okay, so now that that is done, I'm gonna do the blush. And I literally bought this because of how it looked. It looks so intriguing. This is the MUA Pixel Perfect Multi Blush. It looks like this. This is in Peach Bloom, and I didn't want anything too insane. I just wanted something that had a little colour. I can't really see it. Oh, I can kind of see it. It's very faint. It's okay. So this is the MUA Luxe Radiant Illumination Highlighting Kit. It looks like this. Really lovely packaging, and it's got 6 different highlighters in here. This peachy kind of champagne-y sort of colour. They look really matte in here. I can't see anything. Let's try this one. But we can kind of see the white. I'm not gonna lie to you, this has kind of let me down a little bit. I can kind of see it. It's really subtle. But I was low-key expecting something kind of blinding, not gonna lie. Okay, so now I have this eyeshadow palette. This is the MUA 15 shade palette. This is the Fire Vixen one. It looks like this. So I'm just using this Deluxe crease brush from Real Techniques. It's massive. And I'm just going to be using shade 3, which is this one right here. I'm just going to put this all over my lid. This is going to be a transition. And I am going to go in with, you know what, I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to go for the red, which is shade 15. First impressions, it looks a bit patchy, but now that I kind of put that on it, ooh, wow. They're quite pigmented shadows, I will give you that. I think I'm going to go for shade number 2, which is this like metallic kind of shadow here. Let's try it without any setting spray or anything right now. Whoa, hello? Wow, that is stunning. That has actually shook me. I am quaking. This is the MUA gel eyeliner. It looks like this. This is in Underground. I'm just going to try and do a wing. This is the MUA Amplified Statement Lash Mascara in black. It looks like this. You know what? So far, I really actually love this mascara and the one. Okay, then we got the MUA Luxe Velvet Matte Lipstick. This is in #3. Really love how they have shaped this lipstick. Let's try. It's also really heavy, like it feels bougie as. So, and then just to set it, I'm going to be using the Pro Base Mattifying Fixing Mist. It's an all day long wear. Whew. So I think I'm going to be doing check-ins during my evening, as I said earlier, and I will update you on everything. See you then. I haven't touched up at all. Actually looks really good. I am still shook by the foundation. I don't know what else to say, like it's actually staying really well. Obviously the lipstick is gone because I've eaten and I've had Starbucks. And apart from like having a bit of, I don't know what this is called, yes, that. And obviously where I boofed my eyeliner while doing it, there's no other really big noticeable things. So yeah, I will check in a couple more hours. Hey guys, so it is a lot later at night now. And I just got home from Josh's and I wanted to do my last check-in for the day because I need to get his makeup off my face. I feel like a greasy mess right now, but I'm just going to quickly do a little overview of all the makeup that I used today as well as what I think about it. So if you couldn't already see, I am extremely oily, but I literally haven't touched anything up today and it has lasted quite a long time. My lipstick has lasted 2 mils. My eyeshadow has actually creased. So I really liked the primer. I thought it was quite different for me because obviously I'm so used to having like the NYX pore filler or other silicone slash mattifying primers. But yeah, this primer, I do really like it and I will definitely be using this again. I really want to try it out more just to see what it's like with different foundations. So it was really good for like a while, but like my eyelids have creased really badly. Honestly, I don't really know if you can tell, but like when looking up close I can see exactly how much is creased. I feel like it's really good for a short amount of time. Okay, the next thing is the brows. I like this, however I hate the colour. It's way too like red and I'm not here for that. It's just like completely the wrong shade, but the actual formula of this is really nice and it is literally not budged at all since putting it on. I love this foundation. I was pleasantly surprised with this foundation. I was really expecting it to not be that great and to not have much coverage, but it's actually really amazing. And then we have the concealer. I like it. The coverage is there. It really lightened up my under eyes, but I feel like it's really liquidy. It kind of takes away from the coverage. Okay, so the next thing is the setting powder. I actually quite like this powder. I didn't test for flashback. I completely forgot. It set everything really nicely and it didn't really dry out any of my face. Then we have the Bronze and Sculpt contour kit. I love the concept of this. Totally would help if I got the right shade because obviously the contour was a bit dark. It was actually really good. Like once it was all blended out, it looks pretty bomb. I actually quite liked this bronzer. Like I'm not used to wearing really shiny bronzers. Then we have the MUA Pixel blusher. This is one I'm not really sure on because if I'm honest with you, I didn't really see the colour. Maybe if I just swatched right here. Like I don't know if you can see it, but it's really light. Like extreme, like you can't even see it on my hand on this blusher. And if I'm being perfectly honest, it's probably more like a highlighter because I see a bit of reflex on this. The MUA eyeshadow palette in Fire Vixen. I love this palette so much. These colours, this one and what was the other one I used, this like bronzy type moment, is so stunning. I am actually in love. The colours were so pigmented and I am honestly so excited to try more of these. Okay, the next thing was the eyeliner. I actually really love this. It's so easy to use and I felt like wow, I just dropped on the floor. I felt like I had more control over what I was doing. If I'm honest with you, it's not even worth it. It looks like powders, like normal powders on my arm. They don't really shine. I honestly regret buying this. Really like this mascara actually. I have really shit eyelashes, so using this and then them like looking actually decent. They're looking really bad now because all my makeup is just melting off my face, okay? But it was really good. I really like that mascara. We'll definitely be using that more. Then we have the matte MUA Luxe lipstick. I actually really like this lipstick, but I've eaten with this on and it's like it didn't really budge at first, and it wasn't until my second meal that I actually started seeing it like wear away. But this is a beautiful shade. I really like this one. The packaging feels like expensive. It's got a weight to it. And then the final product was the setting spray. I'm still trying to figure out like how I can properly test setting sprays and know if they work or not, but I definitely think it like controlled a lot of my oil. I need to get this makeup off my face and go to bed because I am really tired. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching this video. Finally nice to be back on the YouTube grind and recording more videos. And I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.
Can keep my hands on myself. Think I'll dust them off.